What's up guys, it's Bella. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're brand new. I am so excited to have you here today. We have a what's in my backpack video. I have done these every single year for the past 2 years, I think, and I have multiple ones, so I'll link them all down below for you guys to watch. And we have a giveaway in today's video. I actually just filmed a backpack essentials video and also threw in a ton of really great advice in that video, so if you want to watch that, I'll link it down below, as well as other videos that I've done that relate to college / back to school. This giveaway will include a $25 Amazon gift card and a $10 Chick-fil-A gift card. I will have the rules down below for you guys to enter. All the rules, the details, how to win, when it ends, all that fun stuff is down below. A few quick things, it is US and international. This is gonna end in, I think I'm gonna list it for like 2 weeks from now, or maybe 3 weeks, so I can give it like a week after my previous giveaway ends. One winner is going to win both of these items, and you must be following all the rules to be able to have a solid entry in the giveaway. Regarding everything that's gonna be in my backpack, it will also be linked down below for direct purchase. If any of this stuff intrigues you, if you guys want it, it'll always be linked down below. Without further ado, let's get started. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe and be sure to click that bell so you guys get notified for future uploads, and like this video, and let's get started. I'm gonna go ahead and apologize for my voice. I just got back from a wedding in Ohio and my voice is kind of gone. It's like not as perky as it typically is, so I apologize for that. So starting off with my actual backpack, this is from Stockx. It's just a Supreme backpack. Like I've said before, any backpack will do. This is just what works for me and it goes to my style, and I really love this backpack. It has not held up the best. I've only had it for a year and like the top handle has already come off. So it's not like the best backpack, but it's what works for me, and that's kind of the vibe that I like. All right, so we're gonna go to this first pocket up here. It's like this just like little mini pocket that goes kind of like 5 or 6 inches deep. Like there's not much room in here, but I like to keep essentials in here that I need to like access right away. So that's why this is pretty handy for me. The first thing in here is my hand sanitizer. This is from Bath & Body. It's the Aromatherapy Stress Relief Eucalyptus and Spearmint. This is by far my favorite hand sanitizer. I actually have the actual candle burning back there, but I love this stuff, and with COVID and everything, and honestly just being a clean freak in general, I just need this stuff ASAP and always on the tap for me to grab. Next up in here I have Airpods. I just talked about these actually in my like backpack essentials video. I love these, and I'm actually still giving away a pair by the time you're watching this, so if you guys want to enter that, I'll link it down below. But these are just the AirPod Pros. This case is from Velvet Caviar. It's just like a little rose quartz case, and I just love AirPods. I always have to have them. They are an essential for me during study times or just walking to class or anything in general like that. And last but not least, in here we have this like little key pouch that I got 2.5 years ago in New York. I just keep extra cash in here, and also my student ID on campus. I go to a private like college, so on campus you have to like have your ID kind of presented like sometimes, and I just like to have it at easy access, so I just keep it in this, and I just have like extra cash in here if I ever need to buy anything on campus or anything like that. Even though I typically don't, it's just like nice to be able to have it. And all that fits like perfectly up here, like in this like little pocket, as you can see. I could fit a few more things if I wanted to, but I just don't want it cluttered. I want it to just have like the 3 like little essential items that I need. As you can see, the front of this is actually mesh, and there's another pocket. That's what I will say I love about this backpack. I love like all of the little like pockets and how the space is utilized pretty well. I'm trying to find the zipper for it. Is it right here? No, that's not it. Oh, the zipper's right here. So at the bottom you can see I have some stuff in here. These are just pencils and pens. I talked about these in my back to school supply essentials haul. I have a pen in here from U brand, and then I have 2 mechanical pencils. I feel like I always need these, and I'd rather just have like them in the front rather than like in my actual backpack, just for easier access. So I keep those in this mesh part, and that's all I keep there. So after the mesh part, there's gonna be another big like little, I said big little, that like literally contradicts what I say. There's a big opening, but it's smaller than this second one, if that makes any sort of sense. So when you open that, you have everything in here. I guess I should hit what's in here. This is my water bottle. It's the icing blue water bottle from Lulu. It's the Back to Life or Back to Sport something bottle. I love this thing, and icing blue is my favorite color that Lulu sells right now, so I'm really into that one. But yeah, as you can see, there's stuff down here. This is my like little touch-up pouch slash like on the go slash essential pouch. I just have like everything that I ever kind of need in this pouch. So this pouch is called the Feeling Ready Mini Pouch, and it's in the shade Sonic Pink, which is such a beautiful fuchsia. and it is so like nicely made. It's like nylon almost, but it's like a really soft nylon. Like, I just really love it. It's the perfect size for just a few items that you need for like college and like for on the go. I always have these in like all of my bags. So boom, when you open it, it like overflows with a bunch of stuff, but the first thing in here is just a mask. This is from Skims. Obviously masks are still mandatory for my college, not in Florida really in general. Like Florida is like pretty open, but for college, like you have to wear it in the classes. So for that reason, I have an extra mask with me, even though I always wear black. I just have this one just in case I lose one. So that is always fun. Next up in here, I'm like trying to think of like where we should go in here. I feel like we should hit like this baby right here. Y'all know. If you know, you know. This is my favorite blotting powder ever. It's the Fenty Beauty Invisimatte Universal Blotting Powder. I love this stuff. It has like a little pad and then you have like the little powder. And I just blot. I'm an oily gal. As you can see, I'm getting rid of all my oil right now. It's just an essential for me. Like, I am oily. I live in Florida, Central Florida to be exact, so it's super hot here and very humid, and I just have to have some blotting powder with me at all times because I just don't trust my skin. And something that's kind of cohesive with that is my blotting sheets. These are just from Target. They're just oil absorbing sheets. Typically I go in with this before I blot because this just like mattifies it, but then it's still on my face. So I like to take it off first and then go in with the powder. All right, if you watch like any of like my like backpack videos or like what's in my purse videos, you know I always have a travel perfume with me. This is the Chanel Mademoiselle one, but anyone will do. You can find like these little containers anywhere, like probably at the dollar store too, and just refill it with all the perfume that you want. So this one looks like this, and you literally just twist it and spray, and I just love being able to refresh myself throughout the day. Even though my perfume typically lasts me all day, I just like to refresh myself and feel better, especially when it's hot. So I always keep this with me because you never know what kind of spontaneous thing you're gonna do, and it just always makes you feel better when you smell good. So I always have that with me. Next up in here, I just have this like slip. Oop, it just fell. This slip tie for my hair. I love these things so much, and this is just like a rose gold kind of one, and it has like black polka dots on it. I've also got these sunnies from Amazon. You never know when you need these. Nothing crazy to them. These are super cute. I really do love these sunnies a lot, and I just like the shape of them. Like the shape is like very vibey, very cute. I've got a tampon. This is pretty self-explanatory. Next up in here, I have a Dior Glow Lip Oil. This is the shade 010 Hollow Pink. I typically use 007, but I've been really into the Hollow Pink one recently, and I just like to keep this to have my lips hydrated at all times. Of course, we have some pepper spray. You never know when you're gonna need to whip this baby out. So I have that in here, and that actually sits in like this little pocket. There's like a little mesh pocket on the inside, and I just stick that in there so it's away from anything so I don't accidentally like flip it up and then press it. And then last thing in here is just a phone charger. You never know when you need this. I just like to have it on hand because I never want my phone to die or be put in a position where my phone dies and then I need it like for an emergency or something. So I just always like to be prepared. And honestly, everything fits in here so nicely, and it's like super spacious like too. Like, I could be fitting so much more stuff in here, but I don't. It just has a lot of space in this little small bag. So I can only imagine how big the other one is. But that is all I keep like in this little pouch. And then at the bottom of that first like little opening that this pouch came from, I keep these like little pins. These are the fine liner pins from Amazon. I linked them in my Amazon haul that I just did a little bit ago, so be sure to watch that. I posted that like 2 days ago, but yeah, this is my little pins when I do some notes. And then I also have my wallet in here because I actually commute to campus now. I have my own apartment, and I've lived on campus the past 2 years, so it's kind of different having to take my wallet with me around campus because typically I would never do that, but now that I have to, because I have to drive to campus. So I just keep it at the very bottom so it's not accessible to really anyone because I won't really be needing to grab that at all. I could obviously fit so much more in here, but I'm also trying to save my back in the meanwhile, so that's why I just only fit a few things. And now we're moving on to the really big like portion slash big section, I guess, of this bag. This is where we find all the goods. I have my iPad in here. My favorite thing of life. This is seriously what I do all my school on. It's the iPad Pro. It's like the new one that just came out. I did a what's on my iPad, and I also did how I take notes on my iPad. I'll link those 2 videos down below. But I do all my school on here. I love it. I love taking notes on here. It's just my baby. So I also have the Apple Pencil that goes on it. And it's just the perfect thing for me. I'm absolutely, utterly obsessed with it. So I always keep this in my backpack for all my notes. and I use my computer solely for YouTube and work, and then maybe a paper every now and then, but for the most part I use this for just school. And this like little laptop container back here, my iPad actually doesn't fit in there, which is pretty weird, but I just keep a textbook. Right now I'm taking this class, it's moral choices, it's just like an ethic class. So I have my textbook in here for this class, but this won't be in here for when I attend college in person in 2 weeks. It's just because I'm taking it now and I've been traveling and I needed all of my stuff in my backpack to do homework on the go. And then I have a few more things still in this pouch. This is just a 5-star notebook. This is my back to school supply haul. And some professors just don't want you to have electronics in their class, which I totally respect and I totally understand. So I always like to have something where I'm able to write in. This is just a pretty like white one with like these pretty like gold and geometric things on it, and it's just college ruled paper, and that's where the pens come into play that I just showed you guys to be able to write and take notes in. Okay, so at the bottom of this big section I have my current book that I'm reading. I always take the book that I'm reading with me to wherever I go. This is the 5 a.m. club. I'm like almost done with this book. It's so good. It has changed my life. Like literally has changed my life. So I am currently reading this. You never know when you need to whip out a book and just read. And then last thing down here, all the way at the bottom, are my little flashcard taking note things. I also talked about these in my backpack essentials and my Amazon haul. They're just like these little note things, and for studying purposes I have them in here. I probably won't need them anytime soon, but I just like to keep them in here because I'm sure I will need them. And that is everything that's in my backpack for my junior year of college. Like I said, I'll link everything down below for you guys to shop. Don't forget to enter my giveaway to win both of these gift cards. As I said before, all the rules for it are going to be down below for you guys to know. And as previously said, all the videos that I did mention are going to be linked down below for you guys to just binge watch if you guys want to. They're all super good, and you guys have been loving my college videos, and it just makes me so happy. My quote of the day is, "How you make others feel about themselves says a lot about you." And I fully agree with that. Like, how you treat people is how you're going to get treated, and you should love your neighbor always. And I've learned that you can't love someone else unless you fully love yourself and you love your insecurities and you love the things that God has kind of made about you. So when it says that how you make others feel about themselves says a lot about you, it truly does, because if you're gonna make someone feel like crap, that means that you're feeling like crap. I mean, it's just a true reflection of what's on the other side. So make other people feel great, because not only does that make you feel great, it shows a reflection of how you feel and how your kind of character is shown to everyone else. I love you guys so much. Stay happy, stay positive, be the best version that you could be. And I'll see you guys in my very next video. Good luck on this giveaway. I'm very excited to see who wins this. Mwah.